We always hear about the fact that icicles are all unique, just like our fingerprints, just like so many different elements of who we are, right? And when we came across this exhibit piece, you can see here there are many different stems coming out of the work, and we've got all greens. So everything looks kind of similar. However, when you start looking at them, they all have different markings. Some of them have ripples, some of them have dots on them, some of them come to a point, some of them come in, then they go back out. Every single one of the icicles on this piece is unique. And I stood there and I looked and looked and looked for minutes going, there's got to be one that's the same. But because they're all individually handcrafted, hand blown, right? They're all going to be different by default because we can't create something that is handmade to be exactly the same down to every single little particle more than once. We can't do that. And it's a good reminder to us that every business is going to be unique, kind of like icicles, kind of like this glass. We can't compare our business, ourselves, to someone else because we're just different. And one of the things that really stood out when I thought about this piece that I was standing in front of is that, yes, we're all unique, which means if you hear someone saying, well, you should do this because it's worked for me, then that business advice that you're getting is based on their business, not yours. Because remember, every single business is different. So when we are implementing changes, when we're implementing new techniques and ideas and approaches into our business, we have to be really careful to remember that we're unique. We're kind of like icicles, whether of the water variety or the glass. We are unique. We are different. And while something might work for our business, will it work exactly in the same manner? No. I know people who have built their businesses using webinars, and other people who have built their businesses using challenges, and other people who have built their businesses simply by going out and networking with people. That should tell you right there that when we are getting advice from someone, myself included, when you take advice from me, I want you to take it with a grain of salt or with an extra icicle in mind, because it's not going to work the same way for you as it does for me. It's one of the reasons when I sit down with my clients and we start mapping out courses, I say, okay, do you like Word documents? Do you like Excel files? Do you like checklists? Do you want something one at a time versus all at once? And we customize the course creation approach for that specific person and their needs, their desires, what works best for them. I have some clients who love Word documents. I have some who would say, give me an Excel sheet any day of the week, and I am happy to go. We have to do things individually. And especially if you are new to entrepreneurship, it's really easy to get sucked into, this is the thing I need, and then everything will click. And I just want to remind you that that's probably not the case. Probably you'll need to learn and grow and hear about lots of different options and approaches, and then mesh them, meld them, mush them together, fire them, heat them to get the approach that will work for you. And what you'll end up with is something that is maybe a slightly different shade than what everyone else told you it would be, or what they said it needed to be. So instead of a dark green, maybe it's a light green. Maybe it's more of a yellow green than a blue green. The key here is to remember that our businesses are unique and that no one is going to have the exact perfect answer for you. It's going to take working to kind of assimilate everything that you're learning into a solution that is ideal for you and your business. So just remember, be an icicle, be unique because you are.